I walked away from care. Found out they were hoarding food for themselves. Noah left too. He's at the resistance sawmill. His contact gave me a pickup, a trailer, and a chainsaw, but I owe him $97. Sunshine Forest. Maybe I can make this my home. Start again. First job, supply logs to Noah. Hey, g'day, welcome to Sunshine Forest. Hang on, I'll turn around so that my face is in the sun and you can see it. As you heard at the intro, I am out hiding in the forest. I left Care, don't want to stay with him anymore. And this is all we got. At the moment we're sleeping in this rusty old pickup. But, yeah, that Noah's contact gave me. Well, sold me. I owe him $97 for it, so yeah. Gosh, it's beautiful though. I already feel at home even though I've only got a truck. But yeah, this truck is beat up, barely starts, but she's alright. Got a trailer, chainsaw and a torch. That's it. So yeah, we got to get cracking, make some money. And I don't know, try and get some contacts through Noah. And see if we can get some jobs and stuff like that. Who knows. But first things first, we'll have a drive around. As you can see, we're set up by the stream. Bunch of pines in there, the forest. We can go at that and we could sell them to Noah, and he's, like I say, working at the resistance sawmill. So it's all very under the radar and hidden in the forest. Spent last night here, haven't seen any drones, haven't heard anything. So hopefully we're good hiding out here and Care won't find us again. So yeah, finding out that they were hoarding food for themselves in their bunkers, so interesting. Anyway, pretty much not most of this land, but some of this land along here I'm looking at. Maybe, I don't know, the possibilities. We've got plenty of room to grow here. It's nice and flat, unlike at Care with the hilly terrain where I could barely do anything. You know, they were keeping all the good equipment and tools for themselves. And all the workers were getting the horrible stuff like me. So, but yeah, we're just probably a little bit past where I can build on the map. I own a little sliver by the river, or stream. It is a stream, even though the rhyme is cool. And back towards the edge of the map, the trees and that little land there. So, you know, we can go at these trees, have at it. And yeah, so first things first is we're going to chop some trees down for Noah and make a little bit of cash, hopefully get somewhere to sleep tonight that's not laying down in the front of the truck. Well, it wasn't too bad, I can't complain, at least I'm not with Care. But yeah, so we're going to chop down some trees, sell them to Noah, see what we get for that. We're not going to get the greatest because the lengths aren't going to be optimal because I've got no way to pick them up at 6 meters. So, but yeah, we're looking good. We've got heaps of room to grow and advance here. I'm looking forward to it. The other map was too hilly for me, honestly, if I break the fourth wall for a minute. I love the challenge idea, but it doesn't make great content if I'm being honest with the terrain, seeding and ploughing and spreading at 3 kilometers an hour. It was terrible. I lost some footage because I forgot to hit record, and I was having trench warfare 2.0, so I thought, you know what, I'm out of here. Walked away, and of course Noah followed, so it's good that I know someone out here. Couple of trees to chop down. I'm probably going to go for this one first. We'll just pick around the edges and work our way in as we go. We just need enough to get ourselves kick-started. I do want to get a field down as quick as possible. Being that it's October, we're going to have to really push if we want some grain in the ground for next season. Excuse me. Next year, I should say. So let's hope we don't injure ourselves. We're alone out here pretty much. Oof, and we just landed the tree on our truck. What a great start to the forest. That went right in there, didn't it? Uh-oh. We are truly stuck, aren't we? Get off. Get this blimmin' tree off me truck. It's not even my truck yet. I haven't paid for it yet. I owe him $100 almost for this in the trailer. Right. So yeah, we'll chop a couple of trees down. We won't get much load on because, well, yeah, like I say, we're going to be in small logs pretty much. Try and get as long as I can. But we'll get what we get anyway. So let's get stuck in and try and trim this stuff off. Alright, that's the end there. I'm going to lose trees in the... What's going on? In the long grass too. But I can't afford to paint. Well, I could paint, but then I'd owe more money. You know how it works. So yeah. Eventually I want to build a log cabin or something. So that's the plan at some stage, is to set that up and feed that and build us a log cabin. Get really set up out here and make it our home. Make it a farm. Well, a homestead, if you will. And start selling to the resistance. And they're actually helping the people, unlike here, who are hoarding it in their bunkers for doomsday or whatever. But we'll do what we can out here. Just make it work. I'm looking forward to it. This map is pretty good. I've seen Mr. Sealy P play it, and I can't wait to get stuck in. There are no contracts apart from deadwood, wood delivery, and stone picking jobs. I think there's stone breaking jobs, sorry. So yeah, that's the plan. If some of those contracts come up, we'll take them. I'm going to push this tree this way because I wasn't able to cut it. It's outside my boundary, I think. So yeah, what was I saying? Gosh, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, just the contracts. We'll do some contracts. We can't go do any contracts that are across the stream though. We've got no way across there. There's no bridge, so that's something we have to work on as well. Seeing as we live right by the stream, it'd be good to build a bridge here. I've seen what Mr. Sealy P did. I doubt I could do that, but I'll have a look and see what we can do. We'll come up with something. And the construction thing, I'm going to set that up when I've got the money and work towards building that. We've got enough trees, look at it. Be able to build that, no problem. We might have to make some planks though. So we'll see how that goes anyway. That is weird. It's not letting me... is it just because I wasn't squatting? Okay. Oopsie. There we go. So yeah. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. Make this a real homestead. Build it up. How did that go? It just vanished. As I was saying, we got a lot of trees to cut back, so we could take it all. Maybe not all of it. We'll leave some trees in and some forest, because it wouldn't be a forest without the trees now, would it? And I don't fancy cutting a million trees. Not forever. So let's get stuck in. I'll get to cutting these up. And I'll load some up on the truck and I'll see you in a bit. So that was 2 trees chopped down and loaded up as best as I could. Some of them I was able to do at some decent lengths, the end bits. One tree in particular was actually really good, nice and light. So I've got some decent lengths on there, like maybe 4 meters I think. I know 6 is optimal, but I'm not going to be able to really do that until I get a lifter or a loader. But I'm pretty sure these shops are just along this way. We just follow the tree line to our left, pretty much. And, well, I say shops, it's where Noah is at the sawmill. He's up there during the day, so we can go up there and have a chat to him anytime, go and sell our logs to him. And, maybe even see if he can make planks and stuff for us at some stage, we'll see. But, we can always work, he can maybe teach us and we can do that ourselves, so we can build our own house from scratch. But we'll see. At the moment, he's just said to drop off logs as we go. Going the right way? I am indeed. I got my map up, sorry, because I'm still a bit confused and lost, but I should know just if I keep the trees to my left. Right. There's the road. So it must be across there. Ah, yeah. Now there are train tracks, so we do have to be careful. Let's see if we can get across over here. Again, I see Mr. Sealy P put ramps up here, so I may do that at some stage too. Or maybe think of something different, I don't know. But I've got to try not to impede the train. We shall look. Make sure we don't get sideswiped by the train. It'd be a great start to the map, wouldn't it? It's just very bumpy. Ugh, and because it's way down at the front, we're going to get stuck. Nope. I mean, we could probably go backwards over it, but that seems like a bad idea. Maybe we can try a bit further up there. Try the other entrance. It's not really an entrance, is it? But it might be a bit smoother. I think that one just had a bit of a dip in the grass, and which is why the trailer dropped down. Plus, it is fully loaded. Oh, yeah, that was slow. Oh, we got it though. We're there. Right, Noah's just up here. He's out under this large shelter here. G'day, Noah. And this is where we'll sell our wood. For now. It's loaded in here, he said. So let's see what we get for our first load, Noah. How good are your prices? Granted, these aren't optimum. Yeah, mate. G'day, Noah. There he is, see? Good old Noah. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have a way of making money, to be honest, so... Not bad, $3,914 for that. Thank you, Noah. We're going to have a chat to him, and... There he is, see? Good old Noah. Yeah, he's not so crazy after all, so... Hey, mate, you're not crazy. Or maybe we all are a bit crazy, huh? Catch you later, buddy. So, yeah, got that. Head back over to our little area and chop some more trees. It's going to be slow going for a bit, at least until I can get me a decent tractor and a plough. And maybe put a garden up, like we did in the last one. Are we going to get across here? We didn't even check for the train either. Right, I'll see you back up there. Good old Noah's come through for us again. He followed us up here and he's given us a tent. I had to give him a few bob for it, but you know, nice camo tent that he had laying around. So look at that, perfect. We can jump in and have our bath in the morning. That's how we bath, by doing squats in the water. Really gets the toes clean. So yeah, we'll build a bridge here at some stage, but that's in the far distance. We've done our first load. That was only like $3,000, but we've got to take what we can get. We'll get stuck back into it, and instead of loading up in the sawmill shed, we're gonna take it to next to the train tracks, I think Noah said. So, and he's having a chat to see what kind of equipment we might be able to buy from someone. So I've already cut down a couple of trees here. I just need to chop them up. That's the tedious part. I know these long ones here are a bit chunkier as well, but yeah, she's a long tree. 6 meters is what we want. Let's have a rough guess. About, yeah. Not a bad guess at all. 6.5 meters, close enough. So yeah, I'll get this loaded up. It's going to be another load at the same worth probably, unless I can get closer to longer lengths. Not always easy though, especially when they're chunky trees. I can only do like 2 meters, so they don't pay much for those, I don't think. We'll try not to impale ourselves on this at some stage. Let's chuck this over here on this side. Yeah, that could be dangerous, couldn't it? No traffic laws. I'll get stuck in and I'll see you back up there when we sell it off, eh? Well, Noah came through on his promise. He said he was going to try some equipment. It wasn't free, of course. I had to pay for it. It's about 20k, most of what we earned from those trees. But perfect timing, because I am absolutely overloading trees manually. We've got let's try to get some words out, Sean. Log forks on the front and plough on the back, so we can do both plough the field and pick away at that forest and get some more decent money. So, great. So yeah, most of our money's spent, but now we can get into this and get some real money with those decent length trees. It's the same tractor we had on New Hope, pretty much, except it's got the log forks and the different plough on it, I think. It's only 1.2 meters, so yeah, it's great. At least we can get a bit more money, speed things up. That was so tedious. I think we did about 10 or 12 trees. We got 5 loads. And yeah, it was tedious, let me tell you, but I'm glad I got this now. We can really get stuck in. No, we'll drop the truck off later, and yeah, we're gonna go back and mark out where we're gonna put our first field, because I really need to get that in before November. I need to get a seed in this month. So we'll see what happens though. At least it's not hilly terrain, we should be okay. It'll be good. So I'll head back over to the tent, and then we'll get stuck in, I think. Right, she only goes 30 miles an hour, but you know, it does the job. It's going to do good for these logs anyway. We'll get some decent logs. We'll get stuck into them, but I think first we'll going to map out where we want to plough. It'll be so good. I haven't tried those log forks, so we'll see how they go. But let's have a look. No, there's no contracts. I'm not doing them. It's not really worth it. Although I could load the wood myself and get the full amount, but I want to get this field ploughed first. Nothing on special. I always browse the catalogue, what's on sale, stuff, but that we can't afford. That's right. Let's get the drone up and have a look at our area. Got this bit of grass up until the bend here. There's the shop there, so if you're wondering for direction wise. So I mean, we've got a lot of land to work with. It doesn't look a lot up here, but when you're actually down on foot, it is quite an area, I guess. Right around these trees seems the perfect place, really. It's almost mapped out blank for it. I don't really want to go messing with these trees because of the limbs and that. Not until I've got a way of chipping it or something, which will be a lot better. Yeah, I think right in here it's almost mapped out. You can see a square there already. Of course, this tree is going to be a nuisance, but I'll plough around that probably. Whoops, end up in the leaves, sorry about that. And it's pretty flat. I like it. It's a nice area. It's right by our tent. Leave a bit of a log, a driveway or whatever along the stream here. Should be good. So I think I'll get a start to that at some stage. It's been a long day. A few hours just doing wood by hand has exhausted me, to be honest, but we've got this equipment now, but I do need to pull finger and at least get that ploughed today. We'll at least get it ploughed. Because like I say, we need that seed in before November. I'm just going to do a grain. It'll be wheat or barley, I think. Not sure. I'll toss up between the two. We're not there yet. We've got to get it ploughed. So, where are we on the map? Okay. So there's our tent. So I mean, that's a decent area here, really, when you look at it with the tractor in the picture. It's going to take a long time to plough, no doubt, but we can get a decent sized field up and some wheat down, then we're good to go. I'll chip away at the logs as well, do those, get some extra money because I want to build a garden. Yeah, all that good stuff. Get us back to where we were before, get a field in, get a garden, get some animals in if we can talk to Noah about that, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to push it too much. I've already got a tractor and a tent off him. Not to mention the pickup and the trailer. Yeah, this is quite a decent area to do it in, actually. I'm going to put a field here. That's the plan. And then we can expand as we need to, and I can push those trees back, get a stump grinder maybe, hopefully find one somewhere. And can put fields over that way too. So we're looking good. We're been a long first day, but pretty impressed that I got that amount of trees done and loaded up by hand. Up to $26,000 from minus 92, 97, sorry. But yeah, a lot of trees to do. That is pretty tedious with hand. But now we can get those big logs and I'm excited. Get a field in. I do want to talk to Noah. Maybe we can rustle up some sheep somewhere or something, or goats. I don't know. But yeah, we can do grass. Grass is 1 week. If we run out of time, we can push into November to seed. And we can do a mow in January, I guess. Yeah, it's barley this month. Got to be done. And wheat this month got to be done. So, and we got oats as well. So it's got to be a grain, I think. But if we do run out of time, we've got that grass back up. It just means I'll have to buy a mower and baler set up and everything. Maybe we do some silage. No, we'll get some decent money with these trees now anyway. So the options are open. But I'm going to have a nice dip in the water. It's been a long, long day. Pushing on evening. But yeah, it'll be good to have a bridge. Maybe not right here, but do the bomb in the water. Wake ourselves up a bit. I will get into doing some ploughing off camera. I'll get that set up and just get the basic layout. And the next time you join me, we should be halfway through that maybe. Or even a little bit into it. But thanks heaps for watching, and I hope you enjoy this series, a continuation from A New Hope, if you will. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, if you enjoyed this video, like it, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.